So for the past 7 months, I decided to take some time off and focus on family and also renovate my office. Now that 2023 is here, it's time for you guys to see what I have done. Welcome to my office tour 2023. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I miss you guys. It's been 7 long months. I know 7 long months is pretty long, but I had to focus on family and also at the same time work. And now 2023 is here. I feel like I got it figured out and dialed in on how to shoot content and balance family life and work life, I guess. I'm still trying to figure that out. But we are not going to talk about that today. We are going to be talking about my office tour. Like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, for the past 7 months, I decided to renovate my office. So now I'm going to give you guys a tour. So we're gonna go start from my right and end up right here in the middle where my YouTube studio is. So let's go ahead and take that tour. So as you can see on my right, this is where I usually store and display my gear. As you can see, I have my lenses, my cameras, my gimbals, my laptops, and other small accessories. This is where I usually kind of like, after I get done with a shoot, I just put them in here in a nice organized way. This is somewhat of a rough draft that I wanted to be in the long run because I wanted to add more cameras. I want to add more lenses that I want. And also at the same time, maybe in the late 2023, I might be redoing my office again. So for now, this is what I have. I'm very happy with it. So right next to where I store and display my gear, you got my little fancy old key holder that I just found by the laundry room. And you know, it's free, it looks cool. So I just repainted it and sticked it in this wall. This is mostly some of my where the key hangs and lanyards, I guess you could say that. So underneath the key holder, this is where I store my backpack. This is where I usually put my gear whenever I'm on the go, on the road. I really need to get a proper camera bag and also a Pelican case when I'm traveling from long distance, and that would be really handy. And on the top of the key hanger, this is like a custom plate that I got from the Philippines, and this is supposed to be gifted to Charlene. However, I had 2 plates. One of them is this one, and then the other one is an all white one that has his logo on it, and it's supposed to be for me, and because I lost this one, but I eventually found it. So now I have this little piece. So now let's move on to my left side. So over here on my left, this is where my wife displays most of her Funko Pops. She is a big Funko Pop fan, and we've probably accumulated maybe 16 Funko Pops. That's kind of a lot. I mean, I know a lot of people that has like maybe 100 Funko Pops, but 16 is pretty much nice, I guess you could say that. So at the bottom of the Funko Pop, we have this 2 pieces of Mario Kart that we got from Japan back in 2020, I believe. We actually had a layover in Tokyo, and we went to a duty-free and we found these 2 Mario Kart toys or pieces. So we decided to buy them, because it looks pretty cool and it was in Tokyo. So yeah, it's one of my favorite places to go is in Japan. So hopefully maybe in 2024 I would go to Japan to visit and go sightseeing and see some right-hand drive cars. And then right next to the Mario pieces is a Polaroid camera and my Xbox controller charger. And yes, I am a big avid gamer, but I'm kind of terrible at it sometimes. It just depends on my day. So at the bottom of the Mario pieces, we have Demon Slayer. Me and my wife are big Demon Slayer fans. When it first came out in Netflix, and then they had the movie, and then now they put the movie into a series in Netflix, which is kind of a good thing to do, I guess. But Hulu already have season 2 of the next series, which is kind of cool. So you have Tanjiro, Hashibira, and Nezuko over here. I know we're missing Zenitsu, so I need to buy the Zenitsu piece to complete the quadruple. It's not a trio, it's like a quadruple. I guess you could say that, I think. But that's basically where my display pieces are. They're mostly toy displays or collectible displays, as you could say. So over here we got my main display, and I'm gonna start off with the desk. The desk that I actually got was an art desk that I got from an old school that they were renovating. I actually got it for free. However, I had to pay someone to ship it from the old school to my house, and it was worth it. It was like $75 to get it from the school to my house. So on top of the desk, not only we have one, not two, not three, but 4 monitors. Yes, I know it's a little bit overkill, but you know, that's how I do whenever I edit videos. My right monitor is an Asus VG279Q. The middle monitor is an Asus VG279QR. Now the difference between the 279Q and the 279QR is probably just the refresh rate and the response time. I think the 279Q is a 144 megahertz refresh rate, and then the QR is the 166 megahertz refresh rate. Don't count me on that. Now right next to the Asus VG279QR is an LG 27MQ44B. Now that monitor is just a viewing monitor where I put my timeline, and it's only a 66 megahertz refresh rate. So, you know, that's where I just put all my project files and all that stuff. Now on top of the Asus VG279QR is an 37-inch Samsung TV. It's just a TV, not a smart TV, but it does the job, guys. You know, I think overall I've spent maybe $600 on monitors, which is not bad. Some people spend like $4,000 or $5,000 for one monitor. So now let's get down to the peripherals. My keyboard is a Razer Huntsman Mini, which I got during Black Friday. It was $65, but I think regular prices on them are like $100. Don't count me on that. I don't know what the prices are during or before Black Friday or any of the sales going on, but I love the keyboard. It's small, it doesn't take up the whole space of my desk, and it makes really good clicky sound, so you gotta hear this. So right next to the Razer Huntsman Mini is my Logitech MX Master 3. This mouse is super expensive. When I say super expensive, it was $100, but it's well worth it for a mouse, because if you are editing a video or doing Photoshop, this mouse is really good. I can't explain it because it's really nice, I guess you could say. It has an infinite scroll wheel on the top. It has a side scroll. It has a thumb click. So I guess you have 3 clicks. You got the regular clickers, and then you got the thumb click. And then what's on the bottom of the keyboards and the mouse is a big mouse pad that I had to cut in half and place it vertically, because when I first got it on Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks, that was a good steal. It literally covered from one end of my desk to the other. So think about that. So what I had to do is I had to cut it in half and then place it vertically, and now it doesn't take a lot of the color, because I love to have color on my desk. I don't want to have just an all black mouse pad. I like to have some color on my desk so it doesn't bother me around. It kind of bothers me a lot. And then behind the Samsung TV is just a ring light that I just put over there as a backlight so it won't hurt my eye. So the 2 LED lights that are on my wall right now are just from Home Depot that are like $11. I know it's cheap, but at the same time, it doesn't really do the job. So I need to upgrade those soon. Probably get a Govee light that goes from one end of the wall going up and down, or probably side to side. Please turn right and left. I feel like I'm a flight attendant. This way, this way. Yay!
Hold up, wait a minute.
Not only I have 4 monitors, I also have 2 mics. Yes, I know it's a little bit overkill of a mic. Everybody asks me, why do you have so much mics? Now let me explain. So the one on my left is a HyperX Solo Cast that I've had for years. I usually use that to record stuff or talk to someone on the computer, and also talk to someone on Xbox whenever I have a party chat with Xbox. Now the one on my right is just a $30 microphone that I got from Amazon that is hooked up to my Xbox Series X, and I use that for game chat. So I guess I can talk to party chat on Xbox and game chat at the same time. You get where I'm coming from. I know I should have used a mix amp or something that would correlate to that, but if it works, it works. So over here right next to my work desk is just a 50-inch smart TV from Samsung that is 4K. I usually use it whenever I'm taking a break from work or I'm just lounging up in the office because there's nothing to do. When you're tired of playing games, you just sit here, watch TV, watch some Netflix, watch some Hulu, watch some YouTube. So I've been watching a lot of Becki and Chris. This is what kind of motivated me to kind of do this office, which is like a dark color theme with some light accents. So if you want to watch Becki and Chris, I'm gonna leave the channel down below so you guys can check them out and also subscribe to them. But enough of that, let's get into the main YouTube studio. And now finally we have my YouTube desk setup. Now as you can see on my right, my work desk is sitting low and this one's sitting high, and I'm actually standing right now. It's because it's sitting on 2 yellow bins. Yes, I know, there are 2 yellow bins that are just right next to each other and then on top of my desk. That's pretty much it. And I have 2 newer key lights, one of them right here on my right and the one here on my left. That is a little bit softer, and this one is just blaring in my face. And then I got my MacBook over here for, you know, notes whenever I need to type stuff for my script. But sometimes I just go free script. That's why you probably see that I've been cutting a lot of my clips. And right behind my YouTube studio is my camera setup with my tripod from Amazon, and I'm going to be explaining my camera soon in the next video on what's in my bag for 2023. So now that we are done with the office setup, let's give you an update on the Mini Cooper. Ever since I posted that video 7 months ago, I haven't touched the Mini Cooper lately. Something happened to the Mini Cooper. You really just had to see it. So let's go outside and take a look at it. Well, as you can see, the Mini Cooper is still here. Over the summer of 2022, I decided to just cut off the whole kit and redo the whole thing. That's why, as you can see, that there are panels laying around on the ground because the kit started to crack more. So I didn't want to damage the kit. So I took it off and also decided to just redo the whole thing. I bought a set of universal metal flares that was supposed to be welded onto the car, but according to my friend who welds, they said there's going to be a lot of work. So I guess we're going to be doing the fiberglass method again. And I also decided to sell my 15x12s and go for a shorter wheel width. So a buddy of mine had a set of 15x10s that are laying around at his house. So I bought that from him. And as you can tell, the tires are completely shot. So I gotta find new tires. But luckily, there was a used tire shop right across town that has a set of 205/50 that would go onto the car. So that's why you see that the car is jacked up in the front, because the wheels are already at my friend's shop that are getting mounted. And then I gotta go pick it up, mount it, then jack the back and give him the rears. That's basically the update of the car. So I just gotta redo the whole kit again. Let's go back inside. Even though it feels good out here, it's like 67 degrees right now. It's only January. It was -1 in December. The weather here in Tennessee is really weird. So let's go back inside and we'll finish off the video over there later. Well, that's basically it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging there. Thank you guys so much for the support. I cannot thank you enough. I know I keep saying thank you a lot, but thank you guys for all that 321 subscribers out there. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Later. Oh, you're too far. I need to find something. How about this? Later.